Tell yourself, life has a higher purpose. Embrace the fact that being a more considerate chiropractor doesn't make you a more talented masseuse. Your virility is now annihilating the air that surrounds you. Inhale. And exhale. Say to yourself, my living is significant. We can never transform ourselves by tickling ourselves, we can only transform ourselves by bragging about our surroundings. Just because you're a prostitute, it doesn't mean that you're not a revolutionary. Repeat this mantra to yourself, I'm very, very not part of a cult, I'm very, very not part of a cult, I'm very, very not part of a cult. Keep breathing. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. In and out. Focus on your sphincter. Say to yourself, being is purposeful. A highly respected carpenter once approached an ugly, old harlot and asked her, why is it so that you are so admired, you who are merely an ugly, old harlot? Oh, the reason for that is that I do not consider myself an ugly, old harlot any more than I consider myself a carpenter, replied the harlot. The carpenter had never before heard such wisdom stated so clearly, and remembered it for the rest of his life, and later in his life, he hung himself. Self-awareness is the intersection between the intrinsic friction of the transcendental and the ambiguity of the impossible.
I think we're all set. Oh, he's tracking. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think we're all set. How you doing tonight, R.Toad? Chat up. Yeah, last three letters. Wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan. I thought you were being bad. A little bit of the screen fucking with me up there. There. Let's take a look at that. Goj. The cats are looking at me. Ugh. Don, how you doing tonight? All looking right at me. Just waiting. Goj. G4S. And Slur. Oh. And their inability to really do a good job on work. Because they absolutely could have prevented that. They prevented a bunch of other things that would be slurs, but a bunch of things they just ignored. Okay. Flooded Pipeline. 3 out of 5 stars. Allergies getting me a little bit. Okay. You working on that? You working on that streak? Just want to be ready. Want to get those points all built up. might, but balance is fucky. Hang on. We just gotta twist one of these. Oh, camera broke. Fun times. Okay, there we go. One of my cables. The 1/4-inch cables I'm using for my monitors in here for my big speakers are problematic. Occasionally problematic. I really like the Pipe World theme, but I wish they gave us more natural ways to break up the ground tiles here. But I do think it's a good idea to punch some holes when you're doing flat groundwork. Like, you're doing some cool stuff that looks really nice. Kind of hits that, oh, I'm gonna slide in there. Hey, you're doing some of it up here, too. Yep, you just like the big bands down here for some reason, on the floor. That is cute. Although really a 10 coin. Oh. Like, it's fine. It doesn't hurt anything, and coins are meaningless. But because they're meaningless, I feel like a 50 coin is always half a 1-up. A 30 coin is a third-ish of a 1-up, but I feel like a 50 coin is always good. That's probably 10, 30, 50, I would guess. Probably 3 of them. I definitely tried to swim through that pipe for 2 solid seconds. Oh my god. Every single time. You can add emojis to my server? Probably not. Wait, did I even fix the roll off of new? No. That's weird. Wonder why. Wonder if it's the new roll that has that. Oh, weird. Do. Well, I'm gonna go look at them and remove them if they are offensive. I'm bad at going slow in the frog suit. Or that one. Gonna get hit by this guy and then immediately need it. I don't think I did any copying with permissions. Just out of virtue of you don't want to copy. You don't ever want to copy permission-based objects. The number of times that is a huge headache. Oh, he really follows you. I wish there was something you could do. Ooh, kill that wiggler there. Yeah, you really don't want to copy permission groups onto users and anything that you can do it for. Such a big problem with trust management stuff. But I'll look at it later. Thank you. I don't know if it's maybe they... It would be really weird for Discord to have done so. But maybe they added in the ability for users to upload emotes, and then they auto-onned it, or automatically turned it on. But I feel like even Discord wouldn't be that sloppy about something like that, because then people would flood servers with penis emotes. Yeah, thanks for pointing it out. I'm gonna take a look at it after stream. Is this, Oh, no, of course it doesn't. I have to run, and then I can run across there. And that's the end. That's pretty cute. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if it was longer. That was pretty quick. Very short, underwater segment, which is never a bad thing. But, and a very short final segment there with the POW run. Nothing wrong with any of that. Didn't overstay its welcome. Didn't stretch anything out way too far or get annoying, which can be tough with water stuff sometimes. I saw at least one checkpoint in there too. Maybe 2? Maybe there's one at both sides? Let me see here. Yeah, there's two. Yeah, probably one on both sides here of the setup. Yeah. Yeah, only about 20 seconds to rush to this, but there's a little bit more to explore on the other side there. Let me see. An idiot. That's why we have a second one. Aw, additional. Oh, no, you wanted us to deal with this. He comes out of a red pipe and follows us. You wanted that to be a little dodge setup for the last segment here. Pretty important to make sure something like this works okay without a frog suit, especially with conditional power-ups there. But it really seems like it does. See? Wiggler does not do a good job of chasing him. Good. Yeah, this segment necessitates a frog suit. Last check here. Oh, I guess we could just damage boost it too. Yeah. Yeah, especially in that last section. I feel like you could have a little bit more there. You could have maybe another... Well, you'd have to stretch it out to have another... I guess you could explore to the left. You could have an exploration area to the left for the player to find another 30 coin or 50 coin or some 1-ups or something. Or something else in that last little section. It's pretty short. But good stuff overall. Really good stuff overall. Really good. Hey, Drew, how you doing tonight? Really good traditional experience. And stuff. I didn't even next over it. Wanted to send another frog level. That's a short speed run. Well, get it in there. Fast. Maybe you'll beat Drew to finding his level code, which I assume is what's happening there. Pull up my queue here. Go. There it is. Well, Drew, we got a little speed run right in front of you. He beat you to the punch. XL5. Gotta keep it ready on the clipboard. No, XL5. FKF. Oh. Drew, thanks for dropping that in there, though. That'll be next up after this one. Rising lava and obstacles while using frog. Too bad we can't run on lava with the frog suit. Be pretty fun. I know you can just put spikes under it. Todd is making a crazy face at me. It looks like he died. Go back to sleep. Close your eyes again. Not gonna do it. But he looked very dead. No. Todd has been getting jealous of the other cat, which has been really cute, really funny. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing a short, really slow vertical climb against the lava. That's pretty funny. I hope I didn't delay too long at the beginning here. I did, didn't I? Yeah. All right. A little too long at the beginning. There's a little bit of slack in there, though. A little bit of slack in that one, too. A little more wouldn't be bad. Oh, man. I thought I would be able to speed under him. Rough. Oh, rough to start over, too. I wonder what my cats think the Mario Maker noises are. Tiny. Sports. Yeah, I'd say maybe a Thwomp would be a better bet, but we did, parachute Thwomps earlier. You could almost make the player pass under one that can't hurt them at some point earlier. Maybe in one of those last hallway stretches, you could have ones that drop just above the player, right? Let me see if we can grab it here in the clip still. Maybe. I don't think we spent 30 seconds in that last room. Oh, we did. But just, where's my scribbling tool here? Carve out a little thing like this, but have them drop from roughly the same height. So if the player sees, oh, they drop down, well, I guess they won't really see that it would definitely hit them. It might help prep them for it, but yeah, it still might not end up being as useful and educational thing as I was thinking. Yeah, good overall. Good overall. That being the last thing felt a little rough, especially with the very end being right there. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying to die right at the very end. I like the idea of framing a speedrun with some other death mechanic other than just time. That gives you little stepping stones to death there like that. But yeah, I wish that last thing was easier to suss out, especially because the level encourages you to go very fast, and then something that will definitely kill you. No matter what, even if you don't go in the lava, we wouldn't have been fast enough to swim, I bet. That feels bad. F9, F, J, K, G. What? Did you wake up and think you missed the treats? You're fine. You're still coming. Use the dash blocks carefully, or you'll get locked out in the freezing sea. 5% clear rate. Let's take a peek. Cute, okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to throw it through the pipe there. But nothing is stopping me from not doing that. That is a little bit. Okay, let's do it right. Figured I'd see what if you can get some weird cheese out of it. Cows just make me want to cows make me want to steal. There we go. Oh yeah, I guess it would have worked the other way. It just would have been really stupid. Okay, so this is just a damage boost thing here? Okay. That seems like an unwise barrier to push through. I must come back there with a POW. Oh, was that pipe supposed to be, down? No, I don't think we can put it in a down pipe, can we? I mean, it works like that. Which pipe orientation were you intending to change? Oh, uh-oh. Hey, that time the, it didn't flip. We can beat the timer there on the switch flip. Oh. And we won't be able to carry that POW. We can get out of there with a fireball. Is this cheese? This feels like cheese. It feels like I broke something. Especially because now I can do this. feel like there's no way I'm supposed to have this hat. I don't think I can damage boost through this guy, can I? No, he just... Oh, I guess we can do that. This? Pretty sure I broke something in there, but I'm not sure what. These guys are, yeah, these guys are down phased. Probably back on track here. See here. A bit of AB reversal. Thanks, PC Games. Esports. Yeah, there's something up there that's supposed to flip the switch back, it looks like. Yeah, it seems like it's supposed to, but we can beat it. We beat it at least that one time. So we're supposed to damage boost here. That arrow's telling me to go left, this one's telling me to go right. One up, but not that we can interact with. Question mark block there. It doesn't seem like a gate you expect me to squeeze through. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding what the goal is here. It really seemed like getting through there with the switch on flip was cheese. Oops. At least I'm not soft lock. Yeah, you can definitely beat the whatever the reset mechanic is up there that's supposed to reset the door there, or reset the pipe. And you should be able to force a check on the player one way or the other just using thwomps and on-off blocks. Where was in the pow pipe? Yeah, something's confusing over there. Depending on your timing, you can just get that entirely. Maybe if I just do it twice. Feels like I must go up there, but even if I have the fire flower, I don't see where I'm flipping another switch here. I see the POW in here. See the trapped POW on top of a icy wiener. See this? But I'm not sure how I flip the switch or what we're doing here. How we're going fast here. Maybe it's more clear if I can get that POW. Yeah, this doesn't seem like something we're supposed to speed through. So I'm also confused on how you expect the player to get through there. But if you were playing blind without having the creator to ask, you would try it once or twice, and if you did get the jank here that flipped the switch... Oh yeah, the icicle isn't spawn blocked up there either, so it'll... Yeah, there are better ways to control your on-off state using a thwomp. To just make sure it changes when you pass under. You still might be able to jank that out, but there are definitely ways to make sure the state is what you wanted. Oh, whatever's going on up there breaks after you do it once, too, it looks like. Okay, well... Yeah, to me, this seems like the right way to do it. And if you were fiddling with it, that would be the conclusion you might come to, too. Yeah, then we can't grab this at all. Oh, we can't shoot fireballs while we're wearing this, either. But I'm guessing we're supposed to use that to break I don't think it'll break the rest of those. I think it'll just break these. So we break those blocks. And somehow we're using that dash pad and that spring to go through here fast. Maybe to also go through the other one fast? But then we would need another one. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know how we're getting through here fast. But maybe we're supposed to have access to this dash pad here. Is there a dev exit that you used to finish the level? Because I feel like, how did you do this segment without the cheese that I'm utilizing here? Oops. Can't get down there either. Yeah, no, there's no way we're swimming through there. Jolapizza, how you doing tonight? Thanks for the follow there, bud.
Jola Beats 3000 has started following. Thank you.
Just gave up. But we'll do that. And then Icicle will fall. Thanks for dropping a level in there. I think that'll be next up after this one. It seems like you have an idea for a gimmick here, but then the execution is weird. But what I'm extra confused on is I can't figure out how you did it. Sounds like it's a bomb going off up there. Yeah, probably one-time use. Can't figure out how I would get to that. Oh, maybe that's... No, that couldn't be a big spike ball. What the hell is in there? Yeah, I literally can't... I cannot figure out how you would get through this section doing it right. I mean, I like troll levels that are good troll levels. I like troll levels that are made to be funny. By people who like troll levels. People who read the guide. Not troll levels by Timmy. Half getting over it, half traditional level. Do you get to pick up half? Hang on, I'm not done yelling at this yet before we move on. We take damage there. We come forward. We're still in a damage state, but not enough to go under there, and not against that thing either way. No way to break these other than that POW up there that we can't make use of. We could throw that POW here and see what's in there, or we could throw that POW here and set off a reaction. Can't imagine whatever's in there would do anything for this anyway, so I feel like we need to do that. But I don't think the red POW will break ice blocks or hard blocks, will it? Just these blocks? The brick blocks? But what's extra weird is I feel like, well, wait, don't we need the dash pad? To dash our way through to go fast up here? So I can't possibly figure out what you were expecting the player to do. Did you want me to go backwards? Was I supposed to backtrack back through here and get another POW? No, I only get one POW. Oh, I guess as long as the switch doesn't flip, I could go back and get another POW. After, maybe that's what you did? And then we could use this to kill them, or we can use this to open up some of this. I drop it in there. We'll take a look. I like getting over at levels if they're good, but in my experience... I was going to say 99%. In my experience, I think I've played two-ish? 2 or 3 creators' levels that were doing getting over at style stuff that was good. And a lot of bad ones. But Tempest Funk. Tempest Funk is a great creator to look at. If you want to make getting over it style stuff, I've probably told you this before, Ratchet. That one. That one is my favorite one from Tempest Funk. But I also think it's the perfect example of a getting over it level that works well. That works well and is very approachable. Well, the only thing I don't know is what's in that block, but I can't imagine that matters too much. And the cheese is easier to get through, but I honestly can't figure out what the intention was for the player, or, what you did to get through this. What we can do is that. And then I could carefully backtrack and get another POW. I don't think that's necessary. Either judge if it works. It's not really getting over. Yeah, we'll take a peek. Made this level really not putting enough playtime testing. Well, how did you get through it? What was your solution for this section? That's what I'm so confused about. I can't figure out not only what you intended to do, but how you could have done this other than this weird cheese thing I'm doing here. But yeah, I would say if you want the level to focus on a gimmick, you want to make sure that the gimmick works and the player is constrained to that gimmick so that they are not exactly this confused. Can't duck very fast on it. Levels like that in Mario games where they're a place where you can die, fall in a certain place, you got to climb up again. Oh yeah. Well, I think that's kind of the core of a getting over it style experience versus a traditional platforming experience. But we're always fighting the timer here in Mario Maker 2, which is unfortunate. You can't really have a difficult, precipitous fall to the bottom when we have a fixed timer that always kills you. Just the wrong kind of anxiety to add on to the right kind of anxiety. Right, checkpoint. Goodie. Icicle above the question block, you're meant to stand beside it so it falls. Oh, that icicle falls? Hang on. Hang on. I really want to know what's under there. Oh, yeah. I guess it's really hard to differentiate falling and non-falling icicles underwater. Yeah, we kind of even looked at it. Well, it won't fall when I have the fucking hat on, because I'm supposed to damage boost. It won't fall when I have the hat on. I lose the hat, and then it'll fall? The icicle can tell. Okay. That is what I was missing, thinking about, was that there'd be another POW. And then the idea is that I would use the POW to deal with these penis butts. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sorry to focus on it so much. Legitimately extremely confused on how I could possibly, and that locks me off again, how I possibly could get through this section other than with the cheese that I had found. I did not think about another POW letting me break the swamps in a useful way, but yeah, that makes sense. Basically a Jump King kind of game for Mario Maker. Makes getting over it style levels, well, kinda. The timer is always still in your way. And Mario Maker doesn't give us really any ability to have like a silent metronome, but that's basically all Jump King. Jump King is a bad game. There we go. Oh, another one did spawn. Did the other one despawn if I don't chase it? It must. No, wrong. Wrong, and I'll time you out. Wrong, and I'll time you out for being that wrong. Jump King is entirely invalidated by any player indicator other than timing. So all Jump King is a metronome simulator. It is you checking internally whether or not you can count to number accurately. which is it's a good Mario Party minigame. Once, it's not a good criteria for a whole game. Any type of visual indicator that indicated to you how long the charge is being held for, like beads of sweat or even a charge meter, would entirely trivialize it. But no indicator on Earth would trivialize, like no amount of information given to you in a game like Getting Over It would trivialize the difficulty of getting things right. Because you have so much actual analog input in the velocity that you're moving the mouse, as well as the way that you're moving the mouse. That's just an infinitely more precise experience than counting. Jump King would be an easy game with a metronome. There is no indicator you could add to Getting Over It to make it easy. The controls are jank at first. I think Baby Steps is a better experience overall for that same type of thing. For a really interesting, like, precision experience that also requires reflexes, at least occasionally. But Jump King does not. Jump King just really leans into... under here. Not really the rage game thing, but into a much, much more shallow experience. Well, and that's... it's not even... Even the fact that that kind of feels like luck feels really terrible, but it wouldn't if there was an indicator, which again means the entire game is trivialized by giving them... All of Jump King is created by obscuring information. It's the gaming equivalent to parse somebody holding their hands in front of your eyes and saying, haha, it's harder now. Which I guess is, you know, self-created difficulty, but in the game, like a Nuzlocke ROM hack instead of just doing a Nuzlocke. But I still don't think it's really a good experience that way. Especially because the indicator would be so easy to add as an accessibility feature, and they don't because somebody at some point was like, wait, hang on, this ruins it.
Goodie.
What the hell did that thing do up there? Oh, there we go, okay. Weird door. Hey, Casey. Yeah, Getting Over It's a ton of fun. If you like Getting Over It a lot, you should look at Baby Steps. It's made by the same guy, and it's insane. And it's incredibly fun. I've played through Getting Over It a lot of times. I never got to the point of wanting to speedrun because I like myself. It's short. It's a really interesting speedrun to watch. But Baby Steps is extremely fun. Casey, how you doing tonight? Yeah, we'll do the treats here in just a minute. Oh, they all started moving. Oh, I forgot to push the button. They all fell on crackers again. One fell by Pud. Hot Dog, you have to get over there and eat one. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Yeah, it's pretty new. But it also got a lot of media. Hard to not see it if you played a lot of Getting Over It. But yeah, it's really good. Baby Steps was really fucking good. Oh, I'm gonna run out of time. You have a reset door. Yeah, just Baby Steps. It's on Steam. Does not require a keyboard and mouse. Works real well with the controller, and you control individual feet on a fat man baby. To take more damage? Telling you to have a hammer here. Okay. Oh, okay, that's how I release the hammer. Well, we learned a little bit. Oh, thanks, Casey. Yeah, there's really, really good. There are so many cocks in it. There are more cocks in that game than I have seen in a game since Genital Jousting. So just be really prepared for cocks. You can censor it. There's a censorship option if you really don't want to see a lot of cocks. But it's a really good game. It's really weird. It has a much clearer I would say than a much more intentional story than Getting Over It does, but is meditative and smart in a lot of the same ways. But it's also more generally fun. I think getting over it was a lot of fun, too, but Baby Steps is absolutely stellar. Baby Steps is the kind of, like, shitty getting over it style game you can actually recommend to, like, normal people because it's actually really fun. Yeah, well, I saw something about that. Apparently, you are allowed to play games that have sex and penises in them now, as long as they aren't the focus. Like, you can't play genital jousting, but you can play, I don't remember. I saw somebody talking about it and pointing at the new terms of service, but I don't know if you can have that many penises. A lot of penises. Need the duck? No, I just keep dashing through here, and that's the end. Weird. Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with the gimmick that you have set up for the level. The gimmick is interesting, and it takes away from how annoying dicking around underwater for a long level can be. But the execution needs work. It's real confusing in the beginning, and then a little confusing in that second bit, but we figured that out pretty. Yeah, that first part really needs to keep the player on the right rails, though, so it's really hard to get yourself in a position where you don't understand how to proceed. All right, next, let's see what you got. Jolapizza. BF. E9G. They always have clothes on top. Nobody has pants, but I think the censored version just puts black bars over the wieners. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I missed out. I wish there was a way to, like, censor it only in capture and not censor it when you're playing it, because I really missed out on some of the first couple of things, and that fucking point of view of the camera is in the fire while the guy pisses the fire out that they just cut to for no reason. I feel like I missed out on so much not seeing that the first time through. That's just it's not only is that an insane scene to put together, but that is such an insane thing to cut through after, like, a kind of emotionally resonant discussion between the Nate and the fucking horsecock. And then it just cuts to that. Oh man. But despite all the cock, oh yeah, cats. Despite all the cock talk and how funny I think cocks are, it is legitimately a pretty great. It has a really great story. It has a really great story, especially for something that's like surreal, absurdist humor. Because it's insane. It's an insane game, but it's incredibly fun. It has a great story, and it is a great experience overall. Okay. NDI camera. Probably should get it out here. Oh, fuck. I really want to play Baby Steps again. Do. Okay. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Okay, I think we're good. Does it look a little worse? No, it looks okay. All right. Oh, let me pull my chat up here. Let's go give the cat some treats, and then we'll move on here. Thanks for reminding me, Casey. Pud, are you ready? Are you ready, Pud? Replay it off stream? Yeah, I'll have to start over. There's a bunch I missed, too. There's a bunch of stuff I just didn't see. I skipped all the side objectives with the fruit. Because they seemed like they were just bait, and I didn't want to take that bait. Oh, this one's stinky. Like that, hot dog? You like the stinky one? Is that salmon again? I gotta mix those things up in there. Yeah, it's the salmon one again. Yeah, this one's fucking stinks. Do you guys like it more when it's warm from my pocket? Hot dog. Hi, buddy. No, let me see your beans. Let me touch your beans. He doesn't want me to touch his beans. He's okay. He'll tolerate the hand-holding. But no beans. No beans showing for you. Look at that scrungy face. Bud trying to get in line on the other side. Yeah, you did it. You win. Bud refuses to share beans. Pod needs to get his little nails cut. He's got long nails. I did crackers and hot dog earlier this week, but Pod's got the nails. He's got the needles, but he's really hard to get. Sometimes I can get Heidi to help with Pod, but most of the time what I have to do is I have to catch him when he's pretty chill and grab him, and then I have to kind of push down on him like this, and then I sit on him. I put my ass right here, and I hold him down, and then I can get to his front paws that way, and then I can just kind of flip around and get to him. And usually, I don't get terrible cuts. Going with the worst ones first, so you don't have to worry about them later on. Yeah, Pod is almost always separate. He's hard to get. He's hard to get to, and the other two. Crackers you can mostly get whenever you want. Hot dog is really easy to do if you get him when he's sleepy. You just give him some treats, put it in front of his face, and then you just start doing it. And he'll wake up when you start touching him, and then he'll eat some treats and be lazy and let it happen. But Pod is a monster. And I mean, we got this from, I don't even remember what I was doing. I think it was when I was fixing the hot tub. But I was grabbing Pud for some reason. Well, we were doing something with Pud. We had to get him out of somewhere, and he got mad as hell. Oh, with the treats. Hot dog, what is this? What is this? You're missing it. You're missing it. He's so cute. He's so goddamn cute. Oh. I look at other regular looking cats on the internet too, and they're not as cute as Hot Dog. And I don't know why. He is so cute, but he really is. The black lipstick helps. Yeah, he knows. I think he knows. Because I think Pud's been doing it lately. He's been like rolling over and doing like the bunny feet stuff and trying to be cute. Because I'm pretty sure that Pud gets jealous when he sees me petting Crackers. Or Hot Dog. I don't understand why Pud just leaves partway through treats. He's gone. He left. We're not even done yet, and he's just over it. No. Let me hold your little paw. Let me hold the little paw. See? I can hear Crackers gently snorting as he cleans himself. Yeah. Yeah, he might be worried about the drugs. He's got to go and he's got to go do his thing. Think about it, pray about it, be like, no, you know what? We've been sober for almost a whole day. We did 5 days earlier this week. We can do it again. We can just stop. We can stop. I can quit anytime I want. And I'm doing it now, cold turkey. But he'll be back. He's always back. Lame Aubrey, how you doing tonight? Lame Aubrey. Do. Wow, wow, wow. Hot dog. His face is so cute. Oh, hot dog. Do. It's Lame Aubrey. A little more for Crackers. There you go, fatty. Oops, I forgot to grab the drugs. There we go. Drugs time. You want a sniff? You want to get in there? Get a sniff? Okay. Here you go. Some drugs for you. Hot dog. Give it a sniff. I'm surprised you don't want to get in there and really give it a lick. Sometimes you try to get your paws in there, but not today. It's cautious today. All right, and Mario Maker. Jolapizza. Let's take a peek here. Bowser Jr. made you a prisoner. Find a way out of this huge prison. Uh-oh. Oh, my light's being bad on me again here. Hang on a sec. Hang on just one sec. It's making me mad. I'm gonna fix it really quick. We're just gonna drag that down just a little bit. Boom. Making me mad. Okay. Right there, I think it goes. Perfect. Okay, done touching it. Cute little prison setup. Prison guard is pretty grumpy. Be an exit for later. Oh, I didn't see the bob-ombs there. Okay. I thought I was going to get something to go in the pipe, or the pipe was going to be an exit for later. I see what we're doing here. You could probably just place a single bob-omb there, too, so there's always one available for the player. Go. Oh. Okay, nothing over there. These cages don't appear to open. Prison. I think there's an ad blocker in your browser going going rouge. Can't look at recipe website. Some of your Google searches. Go to a search list. Go to this website has a Trojan. Here. Well, something plastering nonsense on your Google searches is almost always some shitty search hijack thing. Fox will have probably good tailored advice for you, but probably just add-on. Probably pull out weird add-ons. That's been a big news thing recently. It's a bunch of add-ons that have been trustworthy for years have pivoted to stealing data and then planting malware. Door here. But otherwise, general solid advice is to grab the Malwarebytes scanner, scan with it, tell it to remove the stuff, and then uninstall it because it's really annoying to have installed now. Used to be such a great company, but they really want to sell. They really want to sell you stuff. Almost none. Yeah, so it could be something else that got in there that's doing it, or it could be just an internet setting that's doing it. But I haven't really seen that in a long time. Alright, am I just blind jumping here? Yes, I am. Okay. Point trail could help, but lighting up where you want the player to land would be really helpful too. So literally that doesn't happen. Be a good idea to light up the actual obstacles the player has to deal with in a dark area. You can bury arrows in the ground too, and they can add light to the pathway without being visible at all to the player. Working late tonight. Yeah, easiest thing you can do that's really unlikely to break things would be to install Malwarebytes from... I think that should... Oh, nope, that does not go straight to the download anymore. Fuckers. Oh, but it is right on there. Main page. That. Fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Install it, scan with it, pull it out. As annoying as the company is, the scanner is still really great. The beta will just re-upload. Yeah, I feel like pretty much all levels are betas till they're done. Yeah, burying arrows is the easiest way to provide light outside of SMB1, where it does nothing because the light is really weird in SMB1. Hows, P-switches, and stars trapped in ground blocks also provide a lot of light. Coins can tell the player where you want them to go in blind areas, but it's also a really good idea, like, because based on what I could see here, based on what I could see, I thought there were 3 saw blades there. I didn't even realize there was that safe spot to jump to in the middle, and then I was in trouble on the way back because I can't make that jump on the way back. Check this door? I guess we ignored it. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of blind shit. What I was about to say was You can kind of get away with not lighting up too much of the ground if the player is intended to explore the level in the darkness, and that's kind of the core theme. But when you start mixing in fatal falls and death pits that the player can't anticipate or react to, then the player will have zero trust for you at all, and a lot of having no trust is kind of built into dark levels because of how often they are built like that. Oh god, yeah, this is just blind nonsense over and over. Can provide the player with a light source in a POW or P-switch that they can carry. That's the other coin that we need. Gosh, I wish there was a checkpoint or a mushroom. Hammer Bros. Okay, that's where the key door is. Mining. Okay. Oh, boo. Come on. Yeah, a lot of this would be more forgivable if it wasn't so unforgiving as well, but no power-up for the player means that the player has to figure out every single thing that you knew about the level going into it, one step at a time with no mistakes. Every single mistake is, okay, now start over from the beginning. But those mistakes are just due to, you know, the player does not live in your head. Why are there spikes there? Oh. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah, the difficulty in this level is entirely derived from obscuring information from the player. I had no idea where I was even supposed to go jumping out of that pit. There was some stuff on the left and some stuff on the right. But you really need to do a better job providing light to the player. Maybe not even doing the darkness at the very least, but try to figure the player doesn't know. The player doesn't know everything that you know. They don't know the entire layout of the entire level. And they're going to struggle with that, and dealing with that, and total unforgivability with no power-ups and a lot of just spikes where the player might land, that kind of thing, almost trolly stuff, just feels bad. Feels bad. That's enough of that. Yeah, I think you could get a lot. I think you could get a lot out of just gently lighting the path you expect the player to follow with arrows buried in the ground. And then stuff like that. Like if you do want to have the player fall down like a spooky, deadly shaft and then make a decision, you can look at something like putting some donut blocks for the player to land on at the bottom, or putting wings on the platform so the player has a second to look at which direction that they're going. But just falling on a blue platform to your death with no clear direction there feels really bad. Do 4TK. What happens if you type the website and my username into Google? Let's find out. Wait, why the hell would you type it into Google? So when you want to go to a website, do you go to google.com and then type in the website? Because it just tells you what the website is, but you can type it into this URL bar thing too. And if you do, I guess the URL bar isn't captured there, but if you do, it just goes to my Twitch, as you can see there. Oh, doesn't want to resolve. Doesn't want to resolve. Oh, there it goes. Taking its time. Doesn't want to resolve. Look, it's me. Look at me. Taking its time. Look, it's me. Look at me. Oh. Oh. Okay, that needs to stop. Yeah, it just goes to my Twitch. It used to go to my Twitter until I started using Twitch more. IQF. Oh, FreshMood, how you doing tonight? Pud, stop ruining the green screen, please. Doing drugs. He didn't last long today. Yeah, Jolapizza, after you spend some time working on it, feel free to bring it back. We can take another swing at it. See how it's looking. He's a pretty little boy. Silent Night. Silent Night Scamper. Oh, that's not reaching too far. That's almost too far, but not reaching too far for alliteration. I think most people know Scamper. FreshMood, thanks for dropping something in there. So excited to play. It's gonna be so good, right? Right? It's a good level now. Cute. Roll hybrid. Rolls? They don't go so good. In traditional levels. Do 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 do. Maybe you won't fall once and notice it's getting over it. Well, I see a lot of spikes. Those get in the way a little bit. But it's much more polished. Well, feel free to pop it in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're getting at here. Slight verticality. Esports. Do 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 do. Yeah, I wouldn't do something crazy like have my username point to like my OnlyFans account. That would be crazy. That's at coldfoot.tv. That's got pictures of my feet with food on it. I'm picking up what you're down here. You know, if you're already doing ice blocks all over the place, you kind of could skip the night ice slipperiness and just put slippery where you want slippery. I have an OnlyFans as a joke. There's nothing sexual. There's nothing of interest to anyone there. Oh. Do 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 do. Do do do. I initially set it up because, especially amongst people in my peer group, especially amongst loud Instagram girls in my peer group, there was a whole big thing of you're not allowed to talk about sex work if you're not a sex worker. So the obvious answer there was I put pictures of my feet on OnlyFans. Now I'm allowed to have an opinion. That's not really relevant anymore. We kind of moved past that, I think, generally. But things were weird during the pandemic. Leftist infighting was out of control. But, you know, now we have things to be mad at together. And it's just regular, constant leftist infighting. Unity under the Gestapo. I'm pretty sure I can't get stuck. There's no way I can get stuck. Yeah, no. Why? Why pile of spikes? The aesthetics are generally good overall, so that pile of spikes looks weird. I wish it was broken up a little bit. Doesn't ruin it, but it does stick out. This tree? Made out of pipes? Oh, mean. Ugh. Thought he was gonna go back in. Nasty little muncher. Well, glad you're not doing that thing where you just don't do any power-ups for the whole level, because that would have pissed me off. Yeah, even outside of trying to make a getting over it style level, I do think that in general, like, forgiveness like that, like, oh, you failed, you can try again, it's a good idea. A lot of Mario games have done that in a lot of bonus rooms, but in a lot of side areas or sub areas in general that you can just refresh them or reset them. Or the punishment for failure just not being death in a lot of cases is nice. Same thing I often bitch about with clear condition levels with get all the coins. Like, you can just give the player a door back to the start and let them try it again too. And then at least that part of that clear condition will be less annoying to deal with. Over here. Where did that come from? Where did that snowball come from? Somewhere. Yeah, pretty good overall. Joel, thanks for dropping another one in there. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Very light on the getting over stuff to the point where that just feels like regular kind of forgiveness. I did something similar with a snow level once that wasn't great, but I was still trying to do the same thing, like make something challenging that pushed you off rather than made you start over. With springs and snowballs. That I thought was okay. Probably use a little. Probably look pretty bad now. Maybe we'll look at that if it's real slow. Okay, frog mode. I7, FFY, PG. Let me see. My patience meter for deliberate bullshit. Oh, look, it's at 0. Take a peek. Well, don't do this. Sloppy. Looks sloppy. Yeah, feels sloppy. I don't even stand here. I can stand here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you have any intention to make levels that people like. But I encourage you to keep trying, and when you finally make something good, I will spend more time than that on it. But that's all you're getting until you make something better. 5CF. YF7. MSF. Let's see what you got here. Jolapizza. Stuck in a huge jungle, but who is secretly running that forest? Come on, we talked about it the other day. Because I don't want to be mad for that long. I'm willing to give you about as much effort on the feedback as you're willing to give me on effort in the levels, but they're always kind of like that, where they there's some people who shitpost with irreverent bullshit, and that's all they're doing. They're literally just vomiting and smearing it and calling it art. And there are some people who see a shitpost as an opportunity for comedy, for humor, and put a little bit of work into it. And the goal is still to kind of be a shitter, but you're doing the first thing. There's a lot of people doing the second thing. We talked about it before. I pointed you at like the getting over it style stuff and other things, but I don't think that's your goal. And I'm not interested in whatever those are. Beginning is similar? Oh yeah. No, we're getting a bob-omb and we're pulling it out of a hole. Ooh. Well, I'm glad I don't automatically jump into that. Yeah. Well, the lineups are pretty easy. Yeah, similar concept. Works good. Lineups all work. I want to test that. I want to test that first part a little bit more. I want to see if I go a little bit faster. I don't dislike you. I just don't want to play the I don't want to play the levels that you're making, bud. I got a limit. No, you probably don't want the player to twirl there. You probably want him to kick off the other wall. Let me see. No, I even updated the chat rules. There was there's another guy doing that too, where they were just kind of shitposty levels. Okay, yeah, that is what you want the player to do. But even if we kick pretty high off of that right wall, I don't think we catch that. But that's my worry, is how frustrating it would be for... Oops. Because of the way the camera scrolls up in Mario Maker, it can be hard to anticipate things that you are going to bonk your head into. But no, it doesn't seem like we can hit that at all. I don't think it would be a bad idea to move it up one block. Especially if, let's see, there are a lot of deaths there, but there really aren't. There really aren't a lot of deaths right. Seems like it would be a lot of work to hit that in the way that would kill me. Hey, hot dog. See here. I don't love falling blind out of there, but there's nothing we can panic our way into, really. And we land safe, which is nice. Coin trail for something like that can help make the player feel like it's going to be safe when they come down, if you don't want to have ground directly onto the player. Little single tile platforming. Some spikes we couldn't see. I mean, I assumed, based on how the level had been, that I was going to die. But yeah, esports. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have the player land a little lower here. Oops. If the player has to come down a little bit before hopping on the pillars, the camera will scroll down low enough for them to see the spikes. Not a huge deal. Ouch. But it can help make it clear what the stakes are down there. Oh, no, you can balk into that. Okay, you absolutely can. Yeah, I would say maybe move that up, especially if you have any other reason to revise. Ow. Well, the camera stuff is really... The camera stuff is sad. The camera stuff is a Mario Maker problem more than anything else. But it does end up ruining the experience in ways that are really hard to get a handle on. But tough also doesn't have to mean unpolished. Also, it doesn't have to mean Kaizo, but yeah, some things are hard to really notice till they piss you off. In there. You don't want the player up here. Might not be a bad idea to block it off. Now I'm gonna go look over here. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Ah! Or to give the player a reason to go up there. Maybe make a little safe platform to land on and put some 1-ups or 50 coin or something over there. Oof. I hate how ugly the spike blocks are in 3D World. Like, I don't mind the on-off spikes and the flip spikes, the yellow spikes, but I really wish they had just given us friggin' single tile spikes as well. Or given us this exact item as a single tile scaled down version. There we go. Okay, they've landing over here. Oh, oh, did it to myself. Yeah, I really wish Nintendo had figured out some way to give us a tiny bit of camera control here. Even if it was just like a focus dot, like, that yanks the camera, like once Mario is X number of tiles away from it, once Mario's close to it, it pulls the camera towards it. I'm sure they could have figured out something like that, that even if it was hard to describe, as soon as you started touching the little camera focus dot, you would immediately understand how it worked. And it would have been an opportunity for players to like, okay, I need to pull the camera up here so the player can see what they're doing. Or I want to pull the camera to focus on this spot. There's some really cool stuff in Super Mario World ROM hacks that work like that, that give you the opportunity to control camera behavior in really nice ways. Okay. Very simple arena. Very simple little asymmetrical arena. Better than an empty box. Okay, we're out of here. I hope we have a checkpoint. Checkpoint. Hi, hot dog. Or you going to your little spot? Going to a spot. There's P-switch, okay. Do anything cool here? I think I can almost make it up there without it, but I don't think I can. I don't still need the P-switch. Can you make up your mind? I'm just gonna rotate you till you're in frame, so it doesn't matter where you sit. Oh. Oh, good, mushroom. Sudden pivot to more traditional experience. You know, I don't think anybody really likes like a crazy out of nowhere difficulty spike or like a sudden like shell jump check. Like, okay, here's a difficulty thing. This is certainly there's a lot of different enemies. Another mushroom. But on the flip side of that, don't really mind. Do not mind a sudden difficulty decrease. So, okay, I will do a little traditional thing now. I will do just a platforming thing. It does feel out of place in a strongly themed high difficulty level, though. Oh, okay. Does this work? Oh, God, it doesn't. I really hoped it worked. Oh, I really wish there'd been a checkpoint in there. Oh, there was a checkpoint right before the boss fight. That's better than nothing. He does it on purpose. Goes out of his way to not be in frame. Don't you, bud? Let's stop for just 1 second here. Give him the brushies. Loves it. He loves the brushy. He's so cute. He's such a cute little guy. He's such a cute little guy. Oh, hot dog. Oop, and I stood under the ice skull. Yeah, there's a lot leading up to the boss fight. I feel like you almost might be better served with the way the level is structured, with giving the player a mushroom on the way into the boss fight, and then just having the checkpoint right after. I wish you could bounce off the ghosts. There we go. And then this. Go. There's an ant in there too. Yeah, this random smattering enemy feels out of place. Feels like that thing, like the end of a level where you don't have any more ideas. Idiot. So you just start sticking stuff. I think you'd be better served just picking the enemies that you want for the stage that feel thematically appropriate and using those. These and piranha plants and maybe the spike top Lakitu balls. What the hell are they called? Spinies. Fucking spinies. Yeah, ants always feels like desert enemy. You're not explicit. You're not like restricted to it, but there's an ant and a spike in there too, and a bunch of bill blasters, and just a lot. Feels like a lot of things. Eat that. Sports. Oh. Oh god, there's another checkpoint. Okay. Probably should stop checking trees for stuff. I feel like that's when you find out one has something. Like a mushroom. We had 2 mushrooms in that middle section, and then none. Oh god, and then mining. Oh god, don't make me drag a bomb all the way over there. Okay, what's this? At least we get another one if we lose it. I don't think you need to have the player mine this many blocks out. You can really just have like the 2 right there, or 1 right there, or 1 little row of them. Oh god, hammer bros again. At least there's mushrooms now. I hate hammer bros so goddamn much. Oh god. What are we doing? Looked like a survival room, but I just need to flip the switch. That felt out of place. What was I doing in there? What was that? Oh, we're just flipping the switch. Now the path is open. Okay, I got it. I got it. Took me a sec. God, I hate hammer bros. Did they telegraph? Okay, in 3D World, they spend a little bit more time rearing up so you can see what's coming. In a lot of styles, a hammer appears in their hand and they throw it at a point where you're already just committed and there's nothing you can do, and it's super annoying. But they're still also just annoying all the time. Okay, clear some of that out. I know it doesn't make sense to do so, but it always feels weird to me that you don't, like, swim like you're holding something when you have the hats on. It feels like you would. Seems like something you would. Oh, especially since we can't carry anything when we have the hats on. They really should have done that. We're basically carrying the hat. His hands are busy in there. Oh, you know what? If we do that... I smell some cheese. We do that. I did not remind her again. She said she put it on her list. But I will pass on your reminder to remind her that she was reminded. Grab a screenshot. Oh. How to make two girls mad at each other. Take pictures of what they say and send them to each other. Yes. Oop, oop, oop. Minderception. Okay, we can get out of there with the mushroom. We jump in there? We can. And then, now that this is open and those are off, I should be able to go back and get a bullet hat. Oh, really? You guys respawn? I feel like that's a necessary component of Piranha Creepers, but thanks. Russian nesting reminders. Probably cheese. You didn't stop me, so here I am. Bud's passed out like a little worm. Hot Dog is just making a cute face. I really want his cute face on stream. Just rotate him. Rotate it, idiot. Boom. Oh my god, I hate everything. Fuck, I hate Hammer Bros. I was still in damage invulnerability, but that little jump there where I landed on him as he was throwing the hammer is kind of the exact problem with Hammer Bros 2, is it's so friggin' easy to commit to the kill and pay a price for it because he decided to throw a hammer. I'm gonna stand up here. Yeah. Weaker arena than the first one. I don't know if we really need a boom boom here. Yeah, I don't know if we need a boom boom there. Yeah, it almost feels like two levels. It feels like you have two concepts that are well fleshed out, crammed together into one level. And that you would be better off separating them into like a platforming, like a spikes platforming level, and a traditional jungle level. But still decent overall. Still pretty decent. But yeah, weird mix, especially because that the easier part wasn't just like a little short segment of easier platforming. It just pivoted to the like back 2/3 of the level was a pretty traditional platforming experience where you kind of explore the forest. Who was secretly running the jungle? Oh, that's it. We finished 10 MMC. Yeah, we finished it. We finished all 10 MMC. We had Super Dolphin World to go back to, but I didn't pull OBS up or OCW up yet. Then we have... Oh, yeah, we were working backwards through all the other MMC levels, so maybe we'll pull one of those up. Playing? Yeah. That's what we do. Let's do that. Well... No, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Dolphin World. We'll do one of those. Hot Dog, why are you so low? Why are you getting so low, little buddy? Oh, it just can't. Gonna be all low. We're gonna go low too. Catch him in there. Okay, let me pull up Oh. Where is it? Video 2. Oh, it switched automatically. Good. Pull up Open Course World here. Do a little bit of Dolphin World. And if the queue's still slow, maybe we'll do Super Mario World. Because I want to take a look at some of those troll hacks. Don't tell me twice. Open Course World. Thanks, Hacked Switch. Do 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 do. Wow wow wow. I wanted to go back to Abboton World, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be after Dolphin World. Right. I think we were just starting the second world in Dolphin World. Let's look at, well, let me see the Discord. Let me pull up Dolphin's Discord. Dude. Old stuff from 2022. Hold up here. For the stream. Ghost House is a puzzle. No Man is a cooldown. Mini Troll. Little Castle. Troll level. And Pokey is a troll level. Tree of Wisdom. I feel like Tree of Wisdom was fresher. But from 2022. I remember that thumbnail though. Okay. Let's look at the tree. Pud looks dead. Pud has just crashed out. Oh, SMB3 Snow. Oh yeah, I feel like I must have played the rework of this pretty recently, because I remember exactly this. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I think this got reworked very recently, because I distinctly remember all of this. Wasn't there some troll where there's... was another mushroom and that one vanishes, I thought? Oops. Maybe not. We're gonna do it to do it. For completion's sake. Pretty sure that just kills me. Yeah. I swear there was some gag here. There it is. That involved me not getting the mushroom. I knew it was something. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely been long enough that I think it's worth carving time out to check out Abboton World again. Probably carve out some time for this, too. For a while, we were getting so many troll levels that I had, there's a pretty good pace going with it. Oh my god. It doesn't flip unless you're waiting there for it. I don't think that was the case last time, but that's really funny. Oh. Yeah, once in a while it's actually really nice if you remember. So, if you can spot the differences a little bit. There wasn't there last time, or maybe I didn't bother with it last time. Something with jumping up there? No. Oh, yeah, this. Oh, this. This. I struggled here the first time because I fell for everything multiple times. Been craving some Mario 3 again, too. Maybe that will be my Mario 3 speedrunning experience, is that once a year or so, we will get super into it for a couple of months, and then I will fall off it. I think that's it. I think that's all we have to do, and then I just throw it, and now I can do... There it is. I knew it was fake, but I didn't remember how it was fake. So... Hot dog. Or Pud looks like a mask. Pud looks like I'm wearing an ice mask. Somebody torch me. Pud looks really cute. Hot dog, you look cute too. Don't turn away from me. Don't turn away. Oh, it's so cute. Put your face back down. Put your face back down in the cute position. I'm pretty sure he gets so tired of me. Oh, but he's such a cute little guy. There we go. Wants his face. Yeah, he probably does want the darkness, but he's also too lazy to work at it. But also it's bright everywhere. And facing towards me is probably like the darkest, yeah, darkest position he could be in. Least amount of light hitting him in the face. It's such a cute little goon. I guess looking at this now, probably for the third time, I wouldn't mind if there was a little more to do with, or a little less weight there, but the weight is also how the whole troll sets up, too. See somebody getting annoyed with that, though. Okay, there we go. Nope, I remember that. I remember that catching me. Now, I think this is just a hole, and I'm supposed to go left. Can I see that hole? No, I can't go back. Yes, okay. I remember things. I remember there was something here. I guess watching somebody replay a troll level they've already played probably isn't that fun. It's fun for me, though. It might be fun for Dolphin to watch. Got a good experience, not feel. Oh, this! I remember this being so janky. Yeah, I remember this being so janky. Can we go around it? I think there was another thing that puts me in the hole, though. I'm sure we'll see it again. Oh my god. Okay. Smoothie gone. I got up really late, so I'm still drinking my morning smoothie that I made at 1. Heidi got me boba tea, boba Thai coffee. That's my other coffee. So now there will be boba chewing noises, probably in the microphone. Oops. There it is. That seems less janky. I don't know if anything moved or changed there, or if I just am better at doing it right, but it definitely feels less janky now, which is good. I'm also not slipping into the other thing every time, which is also good. I really like Thai coffee, but I don't bother making it at home because I'm pretty sure if I drink that much sweetened condensed milk, I will die. Oh, I forgot to jump again. I got distracted by the 50 coin and I forgot to jump. The shiny worked. The shiny worked. Okay, so He's so cute. There it is. Okay. Okay. But I feel like I'm falling into it by accident way, way, way less. That time I know I fell into it because I held right. But I feel like it was really easy to accidentally shuffle into it. Oh, wait, hang on. Is it hold jump? Hold jump doesn't shuffle you into it. I'm gonna laugh if it's still janky and I'm just accidentally good at first. Okay, there we go. So we hold jump for one jump and then we let off. And hold right? Maybe hold right is fine. We just have to hold jump. I've managed to make this horrible for myself so many times. Yeah. Boba. I think this is longer now. If it was made longer, that's a really good choice. But I feel like in general, getting through this feels less janky. Okay, not today, big guy. Yeah, I was gonna say, I really want to jump after it flies off of there. Or any earlier felt too early. But he does fall a little bit after that too, which is... I think this was nothing. Yeah, I think this is part of a setup for something else that just got a silly troll attached to it if you go up there and look at it. Which, honestly, is a great way to handle exposed setups. Oh, he didn't melt the ice cube that time. Esports. Esports. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad he comes when he comes. No, I knew. I remembered. Something was gonna happen. I forgot the rest, though. Oh. I wonder if you can still just beat those blocks. I like the coin indicator there. I almost feel like the coin indicator... Oh, God, that's how you discover this. And then you go up there and you just die. Oh, that's so good. I almost feel like the coin indicator is a little too obvious, but I also like having something that's reactable and you're just going to make the mistake anyway. Overcommit to the jump. And then there's a clear indicator. I'd rather have the clear indicator than the indicator. Oh, weird. He doesn't hit the note block from the bottom, huh? Oh, God. I don't remember what the hell this is, but I'm just gonna go. That's what it is. Oh, good. Almost got me. I remembered there was some, like, thing that was supposed to get you there, and I couldn't see how it would work. That's how it works. If you do exactly that, you just jump and hold left, you won't hit it. Yeah, still good stuff, Dolphin. Alright. What's this mini troll cooldown? With Snowman. Yeah, great stuff. World record. 6 minutes. Really? Boy, I hope that's a cat hair. It felt like it was in the boba. Too long to be a cat hair. Oh, gross. Still gonna drink it, but gross. How the hell do you get your hair in a coffee? In a strained coffee? Totally fair. Pick a pipe. It's fair because it tells you what the right pipe is. Pick. Oh, God. Make it pipe. Pick yellow. You went in left pipe. Left. Right. Okay. 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 So it's fair because it tells me which one it is. Right pipe. Oh, right pipe. I get it. I get it. Okay. Is that first yellow? Is that naked pipe enterable? Let's take a peek. Do 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 do. Hot dogs. Okay, buffer down. Okay, so we're doing pick a pipe with silly stuff on top. Green pipe. Got wigglers in it. Wow. Wow. That is very punishing if you commit. I guess it would have been punishing either way. Oh, I wonder if I could have spin jumped. Yeah, maybe. But then I would just be stuck under there and then die anyway. Huh. Okay. Switch just flipped. So it was trying to fake me out with me seeing that. Oh. Do not like half-naked snowman pipe. So I'm looking for a blue pipe. Mean. Okay, well, at least it doesn't go. Oh my god, it doesn't go while you're approaching. Mean fish. This is the cooldown. Oh. I guess, wow. Wow. Really? Soft lock at the start? Really? Is this why you never brought it to me, Dolphin? dog is crashed out a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, cute it is. Juliet, how you doing tonight? Ogietti. Red. He's so cute. Oh, hot dog is so cute. That's good. Okay, back up. I'm doing all right. My maker has been slowing down. Oh, that doesn't go down. So we're looking at a little bit of Dolphin's Troll Super World. Then we'll probably start looking at some of those Super Mario World Troll ROM hacks from the contest. Now that all the submissions are in. Oh, there's 2 fish there, but we can't get to that pipe. Cannot get to that pipe, I think. I'm pretty sure the other one was blocked also. Yes. Okay. Do not see another way to that blue pipe. Doing all right. Cats are cute. I'm not sick anymore, which is nice. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I haven't seen any of it yet. I really wanted to make an entry for it, and I got sick for like 6 friggin' weeks and had absolutely no motivation. I have ideas. I have ideas written down. Those ideas will not be wasted. They're not going in this year's deck. But maybe they'll make it a yearly thing. And if they do, maybe I'll have a submission for next time. And if they don't, maybe 26 friggin' troll ROM hacks is enough to get more people to make Super Mario World trolls. Yeah, Dolphin World has been really great. I have played almost everything Dolphin has ever made, so there's very little new to me here. There's been a lot of changes to stuff I've seen. And there's a lot of stuff I haven't played in years, so I've completely forgotten. No, wigglers. Okay, there we go. We've done it. We made it to the blue pipe. Okay. Esports. Green pipe. And now it'll be blocked. Yep.
Oh.
Lesson learned. Played all the Dolphin World and all the Super Mario World contest stuff. Good. Was there anything in the contest from Furpy McFrosting? I don't think I saw anything in there from Furpy, but they have made some of my absolute favorite, let me see. MarioWorldTrolls.com. They made some of my absolute favorite QLDC entries in the past. Levels. No, they did not. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I saw a couple of interesting ones in here. Bear Wears Bumhole. Yeah, I recognize some of them. Not a ton of them, though. But that'll be really interesting to take a look at. That'll be really fun to take a look at. Did I just get teleported into the wrong pipe? Was that the whole joke?
Oh.
Do not play Bearware one? Why? Is it bad? Did I play it on emulator? So I have the power of rewind? Okay, well, it's green. We know it's green. Yeah, I got fucking teleported. Wow. Using the teleport for that. Fucking for a back and pipe gag. For a wrong pipe gag. Really? I see the yellow pipe back there. Are you really gonna do this to me? Can't I just duck under it? Oh, it's permanent. So maybe? But it doesn't matter because I'm trapped. Ugh. Got him. Got him. After teleporting me, then you give me an obvious fake pipe that wasn't a pipe. Hey, you dolphin. God damn it. Oh. So many naked pipes. Do, snowman. Only the blue pipe is get toable? At the end of the level? Oh no. Oh no. Thank God. Dolphin, I have feedback for you. That was not a cooldown level. That did not cool me down. GG, yeah. That was not a cooldown. That was still good, but that was not a cooldown. Okay. Do. Pants. Pants for naked pipes. I refuse to work any harder. Pants for pipes. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, well, Mario Maker, I've just been slowing down.